At this point, I kind of believe that I got scammed by James Charles. Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Raluca. In this video I'm going to recreate a look from James Charles, this one right here. This is his take on the Euphoria makeup, while also telling you the story of how I won $500 from James himself. If you're curious to hear about that, then just keep on watching. To create that sharp winged eyeshadow, I'm going to use an eyeshadow shield like this. I already cut it in half. I bought this from AliExpress since I get a lot of questions about these. You can also use Scotch tape. Just make sure that you glue it on your hand first so it's not as harsh on your skin. This one is pretty harsh as well, so I'm first going to glue it on my hand so I can get rid of that extra stickiness. Like, see, it's pretty harsh. And now I can glue this on the corner of my eye. I'm going to leave a little bit of space here. I'm going to prime my eyelid using a little bit of concealer. I'm using my Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. And to get into the reason why you clicked on this video in the first place. So if you follow James on Instagram, you might have seen his stories where when he announces a new post, he usually has a secret emoji that he announces in his stories for that particular post. So if you comment that emoji, you can win $500. For this look, I'm obviously going to use the James Charles palette in collaboration with Morphe. And I'm going to start with this dark blue here. I don't have the name of the shades anymore, so I'm going to shape this in a winged shape on my outer corner and also all over my crease. Okay, so he has this secret emoji thing, and obviously I signed in for almost all of these mini giveaways. I remember one particular evening when I was commenting on his post, I even told my boyfriend, hey, you should sign in too, maybe we have double chances. And I remember he told me that 0 times 2 equals 0. So yeah, he's kind of a pessimistic. And the next day I was working. It was about 8 p.m. I believe, and I was working the closing shift. We're not allowed to have our phones with us at work. So at about 8 p.m. I would take my usual break. I went and grabbed my phone, of course. I'm going to take this lighter blue as transition. I'm also going to mix it with a little bit of white to create a kind of a lighter blue. And I'll use this shade to blend my crease. Okay, so I took my usual break, and when I looked at my phone, I was like, what? There were my Instagram notifications, and there was a message from James Charles. I was like, what? I'm going to insert a screenshot here because you need to see this. I actually was in a state of shock because I never thought that I could win. I sign in on a lot of giveaways, but I never won anything in my life. And the fact that James Charles contacted me to give me a prize, whatever, like that felt so surreal to me. I'm telling you, in that moment, I didn't even care about the money. I couldn't believe that I got a DM from James Charles. In this industry, James is like my idol. Like, I'm such a huge fan of him. You can even see in that screenshot, like, I was basically fangirling over him. He even liked one of my previous messages. I'm a huge fan and I usually send him this kind of messages, like how much I admire him and stuff. I wouldn't believe that he would ever see those messages. And now I even had a conversation with him, which is... I admire him so much for everything that he was able to accomplish, especially at his age. Career-wise, he's a role model to me. I'm going to clean up my lid with a little bit of concealer so I can apply a lighter shade here. Where was I? So he contacted me about winning even before I replied to him, I only looked at his message and I called my boyfriend right away because I don't know, I was in that state of shock where I needed to talk to someone. And I was like, oh my god, you won't believe who just messaged me on Instagram. Now I'm going to apply this shade all over my eyelid. I was so excited and so happy. I didn't tell anyone except my boyfriend. When something this good happens to me, I'm usually kind of in denial, let's say. Like, no, this is too good to be true, you know? So I decided to wait until I actually receive the $500, and then I'm going to, I don't know, share the news with everyone else. I'm going to darken the lash line with that matte dark blue that I applied in the crease. I'm going to take some black as well to really deepen my outer corner. So this whole conversation happened on the 10th of August. I gave him my PayPal and stuff. I never used PayPal before this, so I didn't know like how long it's gonna take, and I waited like a week and I still didn't get the $500. So I messaged James on Instagram. I really wanted to be nice about it, you know. So I told him something like, do you know how long these transfers take? Because it's been a week and I still didn't receive anything, you know. He unfortunately did not see this message. I was like, you know, I'm going to give it one more week, and who knows, maybe it takes more than 1 week, I don't know. So after one more week I still didn't get anything. It's been 2 weeks by now. Like, my boyfriend was making jokes like the positive person he is. He was like, ha, you got scammed by James Charles. I feel like at this point I kind of believe that I got scammed by James Charles. But I don't know, like, I didn't think that. He was more like, he kind of forgot about me and I just needed to reach out to him and everything is going to be fine. Okay, now I'm able to remove these. And now we are left with this really sharp line, which is exactly what I wanted. I think I'm going to quickly do my face makeup off camera because it's not the interesting part of this whole look. And then I'll be right back to finish the eye look. After many layers of highlighter, I'm finally back to finish the eye look. I'm going to apply the same colors that I applied in the crease. So I'm first going to start with the darker blue. I'm dusting off the excess from the brush and applying it all over the lower lash line, keeping it pretty close to the lashes. Okay, so 2 weeks later, I turned on the notifications for his stories, and right after he posted a story, I messaged him again and I was like, hey James, I'm just hoping that I can reach out to you and you can see my message and stuff. And then he replied almost instantly. He apologized. He said that the DM got lost and sent me the money right away. It took like 3 minutes. Mostly I was like excited to share the news with everyone else. Like, I haven't even told my mother until I got the prize. I even remember when I was at work and he messaged me. Like, I took the break to calm down and I kind of hit that feeling, you know. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm scared to be too happy because then I don't want to get disappointed, you know. Next I'm going to do an inner corner wing and I'm going to use my Wet n Wild H2O proof liner. I even remember what emoji it was for that particular post. It was the white heart emoji that I commented. I applied some false lashes off camera and now I'm going to do those glittery tears. And I'm going to mix some shimmery blues in the palette. And now I only need to add rhinestones. And I'm going to use my lash glue to glue some rhinestones around my eye. If there's like anything that you can take away from this video, that would be to always trust in your chance. If you're not trying, you basically have zero chances of achieving anything. Not just winning stuff, but also like achieving your dreams and things like that. If you don't try, you obviously have zero chances. But if you do try, you have even a slight chance. I applied some lip pencil and lip gloss, and this is the look all complete. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of different than my usual content, but I really hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. It helps my channel a lot. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed already. I upload every Monday and Friday, so I hope you stick around. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!